Start with a powerful quote from a Stoic philosopher like Marcus Aurelius or Epictetus to set the tone. Today we're exploring a theme that goes against much of what society tells us. It's about releasing the need to chase, to grasp, and to control, and instead, embracing the belief that what truly belongs to us will come, naturally and in its own time. Imagine a life where you don't have to exhaust yourself chasing things, where peace and fulfillment come from within, and where what you need finds its way to you. This is the essence of Stoic wisdom, and it's attainable for each of us. Understanding the power of attraction. The Stoic way. In Stoicism, the principle of attraction is about aligning yourself with your values and actions, rather than desperately pursuing what you think you need. When you chase things out of fear or desperation, you end up compromising your inner peace. Instead, focus on becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts what aligns with your true self. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Instead of trying to manipulate outcomes, the Stoic way is to cultivate thoughts and actions that reflect your values. By doing so, you invite positive experiences that resonate with who you are. To attract what truly belongs in your life, you need to live in harmony with your values. For instance, if integrity is important to you, make choices that reflect honesty and authenticity. When you live in alignment with your principles, you'll find that the right people and opportunities naturally gravitate towards you. Desperation can lead to chasing things that aren't meant for you. In Stoicism, the aim is to let go of anxious desires and focus on what you can control. This mindset brings peace and clarity, creating an inner calm that attracts meaningful connections and experiences. Letting go of the need for approval. Stoicism emphasizes that our worth doesn't depend on external validation. Seeking approval from others can lead to a constant feeling of inadequacy and unfulfillment. Instead, look inward for your sense of value. Epictetus reminds us, if you are ever tempted to look for outside approval, realize that you have compromised your integrity. This philosophy teaches that true confidence comes from self-respect, not the praise of others. When you stop seeking approval, you allow yourself to focus on your own journey. For example, if you're passionate about a particular project but fear others' opinions, remember that your path is unique. Following your purpose attracts people and opportunities aligned with your values, rather than superficial approval. By practicing self-acceptance and focusing on your internal compass, you build a solid foundation of self-worth. This independence draws in people who respect and value you for who you truly are. Embracing detachment, letting go of what isn't meant for you. Stoicism teaches that much of our suffering comes from holding on too tightly to things beyond our control. Detachment doesn't mean apathy. It means recognizing that clinging to what isn't truly ours blocks us from receiving what is. Instead of obsessing over outcomes, focus on your actions and effort. When you detach from the need for specific results, you experience peace and open yourself to unexpected opportunities. For example, if a job or relationship doesn't work out, the Stoic approach is to learn from it and move forward. In relationships, detachment allows us to love without clinging, respect others' paths, and focus on being the best version of yourself, creating healthier connections. Life unfolds in its own time. Trust that challenges and delays are part of your journey, and they may lead to something even better than you imagined. Focusing on inner strength, building resilience in a world full of distractions. Stoicism teaches that true strength comes from within. By cultivating inner resilience, you can stay calm and grounded even amidst external chaos. The Stoics believed in focusing on what's within your control. Building resilience means strengthening your mind and choosing long-term fulfillment over short-term comfort. For instance, Instead of seeking instant gratification, focus on personal growth and self-discipline. Challenges are opportunities to grow. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Every setback is a chance to become stronger and wiser. Rather than reacting to external provocations, take a moment to reflect. Emotional control keeps you centered and attracts respect, allowing you to remain calm and purposeful. Practicing patience, trusting the timing of life. In a world that's constantly urging us to rush, to do more, and to achieve faster, Stoicism teaches us the art of patience. The Stoics believed that everything happens in its own time, and rushing often leads to mistakes and dissatisfaction. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Time is like a river made up of the events which happen, and a violent stream. For as soon as a thing has been seen, it is carried away, and another comes in its place, and this will be carried away too." By practicing patience, we align ourselves with the natural flow of life and open ourselves to what is truly meant for us. When we're impatient, we tend to force things before their time, which can lead to disappointment and frustration. But if we trust in the natural timing of life, we allow events to unfold as they should. Imagine planting a seed and constantly digging it up to see if it's growing. This would only hinder its growth. Similarly, when we obsess over outcomes, we block life's ability to bring us what we need in its own time. Patience doesn't mean passivity. It means being active in the present while trusting that the future will take care of itself. For instance, if you're waiting for the right career opportunity, rather than forcing a job that doesn't feel aligned, you can focus on building your skills and connections in the meantime. By being patient, you increase the likelihood of attracting opportunities that truly resonate with you. Patience is also crucial in relationships. We often expect people to change or respond in ways that meet our expectations. Stoicism reminds us that others have their own journeys and timing. Instead of trying to control or rush others, we can practice patience and acceptance, creating more harmonious and respectful relationships. If someone close to you is struggling with a personal issue, rather than pushing them to get over it, practice patience and offer support. This acceptance not only nurtures the relationship, but also allows each person to grow at their own pace, fostering a more authentic connection. Embracing change, adapting with grace and flexibility. The Stoics believed that change is an inevitable part of life. Marcus Aurelius observed, "The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it." Learning to accept and embrace change allows us to navigate life's shifts with grace, rather than resisting them and feeling defeated. Everything in life is transient, our careers, relationships, and even our personal identity. This can be a difficult truth to accept, but Stoicism teaches us that embracing impermanence is key to inner peace. When we understand that change is natural, we stop clinging to what was and open ourselves to what could be. Imagine someone who has just lost their job. Rather than seeing this as a catastrophic event, a Stoic would view it as a new chapter and an opportunity to explore different paths. By embracing change, we make space for growth and new experiences, allowing life to bring us what is meant to enter. Stoicism encourages us to be flexible and adaptable. If we're rigid in our beliefs or expectations, we become easily frustrated when life doesn't go according to plan. Flexibility allows us to shift our mindset, find new perspectives, and adapt to circumstances as they come. For example, if you're faced with an unexpected obstacle, like a canceled flight or a delay in an important project, rather than reacting with frustration, try to see it as an opportunity to practice patience or explore an alternative path. This flexibility keeps you grounded, helping you navigate life's changes with ease. Change also affects relationships, as people grow and evolve in their own ways. Stoicism teaches us to accept that not all relationships are meant to last forever. Instead of clinging to people or fearing their departure, we can appreciate the time we have with them and trust that new, meaningful connections will come our way. When we approach relationships with an open mind, we attract connections that align with our current values and goals. Embracing change in relationships allows us to honor each person's journey while remaining true to our own. Focusing on self-mastery, becoming the best version of yourself. At the heart of Stoicism is the idea that true power lies in mastering ourselves. Rather than trying to control others or external events, Stoics focus on cultivating inner strength, self-discipline, and wisdom. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." By striving for self-mastery, we empower ourselves to face life's challenges with grace and attract positive outcomes that reflect our best selves. Self-mastery begins with discipline, choosing what is right over what is easy. In today's world, it's tempting to seek comfort and avoid discomfort, but the Stoics understood that growth often requires sacrifice. Self-discipline allows us to achieve our long-term goals rather than getting sidetracked by short-term pleasures. Imagine someone who wants to improve their health. Instead of indulging in unhealthy habits, they practice discipline by eating well, exercising regularly, and making choices that support their well-being. This commitment to self-care creates resilience, attracting health and vitality into their lives. The Stoics practiced daily self-reflection as a way to stay accountable to their values. At the end of each day, ask yourself, did I act in line with my values today? Did I handle challenges with patience and integrity? This habit of self-reflection helps you refine your character over time, making you more resilient and focused. When we focus on becoming the best version of ourselves, we naturally attract people and opportunities that align with our growth. Rather than seeking validation from others, we cultivate a deep sense of self-worth, knowing that our actions reflect our values. Self-mastery also involves managing emotions. Life will always present challenges, but the Stoic approach is to face them with calm and resolve. By practicing emotional resilience, we prevent external events from disturbing our inner peace. If someone tries to provoke you or circumstances become overwhelming, pause and breathe. Remind yourself that you control your response. This mastery over emotions not only keeps you grounded, but also signals to the world that you are unshakable, a powerful force that attracts respect and admiration. Recap the main lessons. Focusing on internal virtues, releasing attachment, trusting in timing, and living authentically. Remember, you don't need to chase. What belongs to you will find you. Trust in yourself, trust in your path, and allow life to unfold in its own way. If you're ready to stop chasing and start attracting, subscribe to our channel, give this video a thumbs up, and share your commitment in the comments. Let's cultivate a life of peace, purpose, and resilience together.